without the budget. Hey Jamaica, come here, what I want? How comes bro God get slim just like Mataran? Me said the man under pressure. Everywhere him turn him here, the people them say power. Every day, every minute, every hour. Jamaican, who no come listen this? You know you say woman dance still a wacky fist. And this man prouder when man beat him. How that him say when him he na the meeting. And the Vals tell them get over here. Isaac met the Vals and living in fear. They say a woman not tell Vals the time come. You wear the man vex him and pine. You know that Jamaican people in brother. You're gonna dig up the road. Taxpayers money. One to the man. Alright then, me said the budget look weak, you know. Me said the budget look weak, you know. And that's why Ori Strong just asleep, you know. Because the budget.
Yo, people, hear me as man. Make sure you go support. Make sure you go subscribe to Bvrfam TV. You see? Now, in another video, I want to examine the interview here with Nigel Clark, our radio host. And I've never gotten the full interview, you know, but thanks to, you know what I mean, Bvrfam TV. Yeah, we have it, you know. Can play it on the platform. I mean, I like this because we are talking about SSL. SSL we are talking about, you see. So without any further ado, it's a long interview, but man, do the right thing.
Check the budget, it weak, you know. Hey, oh God, about the soldier.
Sorry to say, my brother, them are going to hear this. On the TV saying about money make him father dead. I'm going to start back over the conversation. Like and share, because it's always going to be a hostile moment. No rest for the wicked. Andrew, when the truth comes out.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is this OBC Radio? Yes. Who am I speaking with? You're speaking with somebody working with OBC Kevin. OBC what? Kevin? Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Yes. Who can I speak to about your Instagram page?
Fire see, them can't stop.
What you want to speak about Instagram?
Bigger than them.
I'm seeing some very libelous material. What libelous material? Who am I speaking with? This is Nigel Clark. Okay, Dr. Clark. What libelous material you're seeing? I'm seeing on Instagram page Jamaican government still saying both money. Demand taxpayers to pay it back. Yes. And you're saying that, well, first of all, I appreciate you taking the time to call. And you're saying that the information is libelous? Absolutely. My God, this is nasty and libelous. Let me ask you something, Dr. Clark. Aren't you the Finance Minister of Jamaica? Yes. Isn't it under your watch over $300 billion went missing under fraud? No, sir. I think you have your facts mixed up. Jamaica operates a market economy where individuals can start companies, and those individuals, those boards, shareholders, are responsible for the administration of those companies. And the thing that you have here, what you have here is, you know, something that, I mean, you know, a lot of legal entities would have interest in. I'm just being very, very humble and calling, just to say that, you know, you might be upset, you might be angry, and so on, but you can't write things like this, sir, that are just not true. It's not in a matter of upset or anger, Dr. Clark, but the people of Jamaica vote you all in power to oversee what goes on in the country. And as a finance minister, that's your backyard where over $3 billion went missing with none of your knowledge. And in your home, in your house, and you won't stand responsibility for it?
Embarrassing. He needs some milk. emotional damage.
In your home, in your house, and you won't stand responsibility for it?
Just like that, Splash DJ.
Sir, you live in the United States? Yes, I live in the United States. Okay. You have fraud all over the United States, all over Florida, all over the United States. I can send you many articles on fraud in banks, people losing money. What you do, sir, is that you get your law enforcement to find the culprits and you bring them before the court. And that is what the government of Jamaica is doing. We can't, no government, unless you are a commit, Dr. Clarke, just a quick second. Mm-hmm. No, first of all, I'm not here to just take this down. We can have a conversation. But
I'm not worried if that deep or private. Listen.
The government in this way, and that would mean this way. I worked too hard for that. I'm asking you respectfully to address that. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. Yes, sir. I'm asking you as the Minister of Finance, who controls and oversees all finances in Jamaica. Something of that magnitude happened, and you don't think the government should take responsibility for it, for allowing something of that magnitude to happen? And then, with the slap in the face, you turn around asking taxpayers to repay back that money? No, sir. You have the information. You have the facts wrong, sir. You have the facts wrong. We have thieves in all countries in Jamaica. Where people steal from offices, from houses, and where people steal from banks. They're bad people. The government can't guarantee that the people in Jamaica are all good people. But what we do is, when bad happens, we support law enforcement to get to the bottom of it. And right now, sir, I'm on your side, and that is the unfortunate nature of this. I'm on your side. It's because I'm trying to get to the bottom of it that SSL right now is a bankrupt company. It has no money. But if we let everything close, it should close. Yes, the Prime Minister is also an investor. The Prime Minister. Yes, sir. Yes, no, sir. Allow me to give you the fact. SSL is going to close. It's like a crime scene, right? In a crime scene, you see the yellow tape they put around the building because they're trying to keep things as they are so they can determine what happens. The yellow tape around SSL just means that the client money that SSL has, they can't return it to the client just yet. Right? There's $30 billion of client money there, meaning money belonging to hundreds or thousands of clients. So because the client money is still there, because investigators have to go through, look at each account, and make sure that what is supposed to be there is there. And it's because the client funds have not been returned that the investigators, the FID, have been able to increase the fraud, right, from 40 accounts to 75. They've discovered that. Now, once the client funds are returned to the client, there's no need for any employee at SSL. Right? And SSL will scale down and will be no more. And that will happen quite quickly.
Nigel Clark just mentioned something a while ago that I found to be very interesting. He said that the money is basically there, but they have to work out something. Did any clients get back any money out of SSL? That's what I want to know. Who are the clients that got back money out of SSL? I'm very, very curious to find out that information. He said it's a crime scene, so they have to do this and do that. This was years ago, but you see, the thing about this is that we can now go back to this clip and look at what was said and then look at what has been done. So I'm going to continue, but I just wanted to ask that. Very interesting.
So if that's in the place to happen, Dr. Clarke, why did you're asking the citizens of Jamaicans to pay back the money that was fraudulently stolen from SSL? What is happening, sir, is that there's a willful attempt to distort the information. And I need people good thinking people like you to help push back on the distortion. If you're not politically motivated, then I can have a reasonable conversation with you. What is happening is a detestable thing, that people who know better are fooling the Jamaican people and telling things that are not true.
All that is happening, sir, is that SSL was unable to pay the staff for August. Now, the staff that is there, they have been able to assist with the investigation so far. And we don't think that we're going to need to keep them for much longer. But they've already worked for the August until the FSE was stepping in to pay their August salaries. The August salary for the workers is $9.5 million Jamaican dollars. Okay? And it is to support an investigation. If the salaries are not paid, sir, the investigation that you want to see will be compromised.
No, Dr. Clark. Because what you're saying, with all due respect, it's nonsense. Because, I mean, it's a betrayal towards the people who put you into power, Dr. Clark. The SSL is a private entity, isn't it?
Yeah, but yes.
So hold on, Dr. Clark. If SSL is a private entity, how is it that the government is asking the citizens of Jamaica to pay a private entity salary when they're fraudulent? All of them know that from the top of what was going on, knew what was going on. For the money, is the conversation private? Yes, we're having a private conversation
that you will not talk about or report on.
Okay, there is no need for talk and report on this.
Head west on North Island Boulevard East.
All right. So, sir, in any kind of financial resolution or a resolution.
So, why was that important to Nigel Clark? For him not to be recorded. Obviously, the person tricked him. I don't know what the laws are wherever that person is, but I know that there are certain states that you can go, and you don't have to worry about that type of stuff. You can tell them anything, and then there's other states where you have to ask them the permission to actually record them. But this was recorded because we're here right now listening to it, and it's all over the media. So the person obviously recorded it. But why was that important? Well, let's hear what he has to say.
Of a non-viable financial entity, you're going to need outside funds to deal with it. Okay, whether it is in America or Canada or the United States, you can't resolve a failed financial institution without outside resources. It's just not possible. Just not possible. And what I'm doing, sir, has never been done in Jamaica before. I am pursuing an investigation and getting to the bottom of it. That's what I'm doing. And to do.
When we look now, has that situation been resolved? Isn't Nigel Clark at the IMF, didn't he actually run away from his post? So he promised to resolve the situation, but the situation is not resolved, and he has moved on. Very interesting.
To do so, sir, to do so. Do you understand that we have, when the fraud broke, we were told that there are 40 accounts that have been defrauded. Right? Today, we have that number up to 75 accounts that have been defrauded.
I've known. I've been following this. I've been following up.
Yeah, that's an increase of 75%. The only way that could happen is that employees are there and they can answer questions from investigators. So we just need any employees to be there for just a little longer. It's not like a long time. In order, is it an investigation? It's fair to ask, Mr. Dr. Yes.
An investigation or a cover-up? The Prime Minister was an investor in SSL. It is alleged that SSL has been a prominent campaign support to the Jamaica Labour Party. Is that factual, Mr. Dr. Clark?
I just joined the politics in 2018. I cannot talk about that. It has not been in the time that I have been here.
Dr. Clark, I'm aware when you came into the Jamaica Labour Party. I'm aware how long the Jamaica Labour Party has been in power, and when it's been in power, I'm aware of what's going on in Jamaica. I'm asking you the recent campaign that just went on when you was elected.
Yes. No, SSL wouldn't have featured there because SSL was in serious trouble by then, so they wouldn't have been involved in that campaign.
So there was no campaign that SSL was involved in with the Jamaica Labour Party.
I can't speak to when I was not there. So, I can't do that.
Yeah, but as a finance minister, you have the documents and the tally.
No, I wouldn't have documents on what SSL does with money. But you're missing the point there, sir. The point is, and I understand.
Okay, give me one good reason, Dr. Clark. Why is it there? Why is it after? No, you don't see that Jamaica has been. You don't believe that the people in Jamaica have been suffering. You promise. Yes. Your party promised prosperity to the people.
Are you believe? You're not. You change your topic on me. You change your topic on me. I'm talking to you about a very nasty libelous thing on the Instagram page.
No, it goes into
you're saying that the Jamaican government stole money. I mean, that is something that
the Jamaican government is in power to oversee what's going on, and you are the finance minister, and $3 billion of your money came out of your house, and you don't know nothing about it. The regulation should put in, sir.
No, sir. It's a private entity that had a bad actor who stole
exactly, but however, you are asking public entity, the citizens who are public citizens, to repay the salaries of a private company that stole $300 billion. Make it make sense when the people are suffering.
No, stole $3 billion. Stole $3 billion. No, so what, sir?
$3 billion. That's what I said. $3 billion. That's a lot of money for you to not know. Yes.
No, sir. Do you want the investigators to find the culprits and bring them to the court?
I do believe that you all know the culprits.
No, sir. We're not all knowing. We're not omniscient, sir. They're from
Dr. Clark, yeah. I've seen a lot of citizens speak out against Prime Minister Holness, and instantaneously they are found and located and demand a public apology. So don't tell me that $3 billion of your money got removed from your country and you are a finance minister and you have no knowledge to it. If it is that you had no knowledge to it, then the regulation should be put in.
Ball out! Whoa, We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
That's a damn good question. That is a damn good question, sir.
Have no knowledge to it. If it is that you had no knowledge to it, then the regulation should be put in.
Sir. Every day in the United States, you have financial institutions.
We are not speaking about the United States. We are speaking about Jamaica.
Yeah.
That is correct. But I'm just giving you, I'm just sharing something with you so that you can understand that.
Hey, who man is this?
No, what I'm hearing from Nigel Clark in this several instances, he's trying to normalize fraud. Oh, it happens in America, so yeah, why are you so uptight about it? That type of energy, that type of vibe is what I'm getting from him. Because he's mentioned that several times in this short span of time, in this dialogue. And I'm trying to figure out, why does he keep doing that? Who cares what is going on in America? We're talking about Jamaica. We're talking about hundreds of people that lost their inheritance. Some of them, a lot of them traumatized. Mental health. Recently, condolences to the Bolo family. You know, we all know what happened. And, you know, people are speculating if this situation played any role. You know what I mean? It's stressing out his father. So this right here is very timely. I want to say thank you to Talk My TV for actually putting this out.
And the failure of companies happens all over the world. And what
if the government allow it to? If the government imposes?
No, sir. We are a free country. People are free to make the decision. Sometimes people abuse that freedom to do bad things, like defraud other people.
And you don't think you're abusing your authority by asking the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary of private company?
No, sir. What we are trying, this company is no longer. What we're trying to do is to piece together what happened so that people can be brought before the court.
Or are you looking money for the campaign election coming up?
Sir. Both political parties keep the nation from donors. SSL has no money to give anybody. This is to no. If we don't pay, no. But you're seeing that. No, you see, sir. If
understand, I'm a journalist, and we get things come to us.
The people. What is happening, sir, is that the most despicable thing is happening is that people who know better, people who are intelligent, who have knowledge and relationships and so on, are deliberately deceiving the public and whipping up anger. And I need people of good conscience like yourself.
The only deceive that has gone to the public is the Jamaica Labour Party that deceive. I was all for the support of the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Clarke, with the change and the prosperity and you all going forward. As a member of the diaspora, we were all in support of it. With what's happening right now in Jamaica, it's a shame and an embarrassment. And for you now to go and ask the citizen, a private entity, you still can't understand that you're beating around the fact, because that's what have people have been speaking out longer. But the slap in the face is when you, Dr. Nigel Clark, want to ask the people of Jamaica, public citizens, to repay a private entity salary because they are stolen money. That's wrong.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell you about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Hey, y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. And share the live stream. Come on now. Stop playing. Support. I don't know why Nigel Clark doesn't understand that reality that the man is saying. Listen, if this is even standard procedure that you're talking about, you guys license the company, the government license the company, why should the taxpayer pay for the people there, whether temporary or not? And it's in an effort to get to the truth. But have we gotten to the truth? Has anybody been charged? What has been the update? You are gone. You left the situation. You bailed. You jump ship. You literally jump ship, Mr. Nigel Clark. It doesn't make any sense. It's screaming conspiracy and just all of the things that people are assuming appears to be talked about you and the government. It just seems that way.
No, sir. Please understand. What we're doing, the investigators, they've hired international investigators. They have come to Jamaica, and what have to do with the people to repay the money, repay the salary? Okay, sir. What has to do is that the investigators are not finished. For them to finish, they need those staff members. These are not all the staff SSL had. This is just some. The rest have been sent home. They just need these to remain just for a little longer. It's not a long time. It's a couple of weeks.
You know why international investigators have to come?
You know, Nigel. Oh my God, bro. This situation is bad for you and the government, because what is the actual results? You claim that there was overseas people that came through and did investigations. What is the results? Why didn't you release the report? Why is the report still held? You had an opportunity to release it before you left office. Why wasn't it released? You see, when you go back and listen to these clips and you see the reality in front of you, this is the Achilles heel of the Jamaica Labour Party. Promises unfulfilled. The spin doctor effect, no accountability. It's the DNA of their administration. Let's continue.
To investigate because you guys are corrupt. If you guys are putting in power to do those investigations, which you should be able to handle it on your own. So the fact that you have an international entity involved, it means that corruption has been going on from the top.
Listen, man.
No, sir.
You can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion. Nothing about it.
No,
I'm Dr. Gordon speaking. Are you speaking with Dr. Gordon?
Dr. Gordon.
Yes, sir.
A medical doctor? Or PhD?
PhD, honorable PhD.
Okay. Right. So, Dr. Gordon, what is happening is that the investigation is not finished, and the investigators have asked that we don't send home the people who are maintaining the systems at SSL, that we don't send them home immediately.
They should all be fired. You shouldn't care about sending them home. They were all in a private company that the Prime Minister had invested and get billions of dollars from and speak publicly about it. You're Prime Minister and you are the Finance Minister of Jamaica, and you are saying that under your watch, over $3 billion come out and you weren't aware of it. And now you are after the private entity, the private company that fraud that stole that money. Let's say you know nothing about it. Okay, and the slap in the face is to repay the citizens to repay the salary for those people who stole those money. Let it make sense. Okay, that's the biggest thing to the Jamaican people.
No, sir, these are not the people who stole the money. These are not the people who stole the money. The investigators just need.
How did they determine if those are not the people that steal the money, if there's still an investigation going on? It really doesn't make any sense what he's saying. There's an investigation going on. Those are not the people that stole the money, but those are the people that work there. Maybe he said something that I'm missing, so let me listen more.
To do their job, and they need these people to
Dr. Clark, you weren't aware of the $3 billion coming out of the country from SSL. Sir, you had no knowledge.
Sir, the SSL fraud went on for 10 years. How would I have knowledge of that, sir? No knowledge. How could I have knowledge of that, sir?
3 years, today makes 3 years. You have been appointed Minister of Finance.
Mm-hmm.
And you had no knowledge to what's going on. Nothing in the book, no documentation to it.
Sir, that is not things that happen for 10 years. Anyway, I'm just saying to you that what you have here on your
hold on, Dr. Clark. The fact that you know that it's happening for 10 years is the fact that you have knowledge to what's going on.
I'm saying, what?
The fact that you know that it's been going on for 10 years, you have knowledge to it within your tenure.
I said no.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you say you don't have no knowledge to it. Then if you have no knowledge to it, then your resignation should be put in, because you can't tell me that you have a house and $3 billion come out and you don't know about it. Bullshit. And then you, in return, you're asking the citizens to repay the salary of a company, a private company that stole. Why is it so important for the Finance Minister of Jamaica to ask the citizens, public citizens, to repay a private company? What is it in it for you as a finance minister to ask the citizens to use the taxpayers' money to repay salary for a private company that fraudulently stole $3 billion under your watch that you supposedly knew nothing about? Why would you want to repay the workers?
And I'm public, not repaying the workers. Yes, sir. So, I would not want to pay for any of those salaries, but I'm faced with a choice. The investigators need access to the workers just for a little bit longer in order to get to the bottom of the fraud. They get fired and sent home, they don't get no pay.
Public citizens have nothing to do with that. Public citizens have been crying long enough. That's public. A lot of public people, money over 40, well, it's over 75, it's not 74 accounts that was taken out. And you are telling me that, the Minister of Finance knew nothing about this. This is not $100 we're talking about, or $200 we're talking about.
You're being unreasonable. You're being unreasonable.
How am I being unreasonable? If I have a company, I'm a management of a company, and somebody stealing money from my company, and I'm management and I know nothing about it, then I need to know something.
Sir, let's put it this way. All of your friends' money was stolen before 2018. How could doesn't mean that you're being unfair. All the money was taken out before 2018 in the case of...
How long you have been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party?
Been a member of the Jamaica Labour Party right before I got appointed as minister.
Right before you become minister?
Yes. I just think you're I understand how you feel, but you're and you're looking for answers. But I am with you, and what I'm doing is supporting the Financial Investigation Division and the Fraud Squad to find and to prosecute.
Then you should be with me, you should be with the people of Jamaica. And the fact that you're asking the people of Jamaica to pay the salary of a private company show that you are not with the people of Jamaica.
No, I did it. I'll send you my interviews. I did it. And I was saying to the people of Jamaica, we need it just for a little while longer so we can get more people arrested and brought before the court.
No, that's garbage. That's garbage. The Jamaican citizens should not be responsible for paying. The responsible should be, the Jamaican people should be holding you responsible as a finance minister. It's the Jamaican people who put you as a finance minister 3 years ago when you all came to the Jamaican people and promised prosperity, and that changes will be made. However, it's been a fraud. 3 billion, you are in control of the finance. You are the finance minister of Jamaica.
Hey, what an interview. So, you say, Andrew is MTV saying about money though. You see, Andrew is MTV saying about money. You see, Nigel Clark, I want to eat that. That is why I'm for run now. Runway now. I think I really want. I run runway. He needs some milk. In runway gone. So, Christopher Tufton. So, you want to keep it a secret and make Jamaican people them know say them have shit around in them water pipe. They're silent like a lamb coming up to
placed at risk because of neglect.
So, this speech or conversation with Nigel Clark and that virgin, it just raised more questions. It really seems as if, what is positive compared to what has happened now and the situation that has obviously escalated. Couldn't stay the same. I mean, Nigel Clark seemed very flustered in that exchange, not very sure of himself. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is a raw reaction, so I did not. It's right off the cup of my head. So, all the best to you. Let me know what you guys think about that interface with Nigel Clark and Virgin that owns his own company and everything else, making moves to be more efficient and liable. Right.